So these are fruiting sections in phase 4, and you can see the palms are established and they're already fruiting. You can see the fruits. You can see the fruits there, and you can see the fruits. So this is phase 4, planted in 2022, and you see the trees already matured, fruiting. Okay, so scroll across like that. See the roll.
In the heart of a forgotten village lived Leo, a boy whose dreams were as vast as the open sky and whose talent shone brighter than the midday sun. Leo, you're amazing. You'll be a star one day, exclaimed friend one, admiration clear in their voice. Leo possessed a gift, a natural grace with the ball that set him apart. But his worn shoes were a constant reminder of his humble beginnings. Sueños dorados, mi Leo. Golden dreams, my Leo. Never stop dreaming, even when the road is rough, Abuela said gently. His abuela, a beacon of love and encouragement, always reminded him to hold on to his dreams. Young man, I've been watching you play. You have a remarkable talent. I want to offer you a scholarship to the academy, Mr. Silva said professionally. One day, a talent scout arrived, witnessing Leo's extraordinary abilities. He saw in Leo the potential for greatness. Really? An academy? But I don't even have proper boots, Leo said, hesitantly. That won't be a problem. We'll take care of everything. What matters is your heart and your skill, Mr. Silva reassured him. At the academy, a surprise awaited him. In his locker, he found a pair of golden boots, a symbol of the opportunity before him. Years passed, and Leo, wearing those golden boots, became a celebrated player. He never forgot his roots, always remembering the dusty field and the dreams he shared with his abuela. The crowd cheered excitedly, chanting, "Leo! Leo! Leo!" Returning to his village, Leo brought with him not only success but also hope, proving that even the most humble beginnings can lead to extraordinary achievements. The boy with the golden boot had scored the biggest goal of all, inspiring a generation. The story of Afanjá of Ilorin, the fall of the Oyo Empire. Many centuries ago, the Oyo Empire ruled over a vast area of Yorubaland. It was a powerful kingdom, ruled by the Alafin of Oyo, whose word was law. Oyo had strong military forces led by the Are Ona Kakanfo, the empire's field marshal. The empire stretched from the forests of southwestern Nigeria to the savanna of the north. At its peak, Oyo controlled many towns, including Ilorin, which was a military outpost on the empire's northern border. Anja was a brave and fierce Yoruba warrior from Ilorin, a frontier town that protected Oyo from northern invaders. He was the son of Alimi and a descendant of the royal family of Oyo. Because of his courage and skill in war, the Alafin appointed him as the Are Ona Kakanfo, the commander of the entire Oyo army. Afanja was strong, fearless, and ambitious, but he was also proud and stubborn, qualities that would later bring tragedy. At the time, the Alafin of Oyo was Aole. Aole was intelligent but suspicious and fearful of strong warriors around him, especially Afanja. There was growing tension between the king and his general. Aole wanted to weaken Afanja's influence. Afanja, on the other hand, believed the Alafin was unfit to rule. One day, the Alafin Aole gave Afanja an order to attack the town of Iwer Ile, the hometown of his own mother. This was shocking because in Yoruba custom, it was forbidden to destroy one's mother's homeland. Afanja saw it as a death trap, a spiritual and moral test. Kabiesi, I will not destroy the womb that bore you, Afanja said, defiantly. But the refusal angered the Alafin. From that moment, the bond between the king and his general broke, and a deadly rivalry began. Feeling betrayed, Afonja decided to rebel. He gathered warriors and allies in Ilorin and declared independence from Oyo. To strengthen his forces, he invited Fulani and Hausa warriors from the north to join his army. Among them was a clever leader named Alimi. With their help, Afonja defeated several Oyo forces and gained more territory. Ilorin became a powerful and independent military town under Afonja's control. But this alliance came with a hidden danger. The Fulani warriors, led by Shehu Alimi, were loyal only to their own interest, the spread of Islam and political control. Over time, they gained influence in Ilorin. When Alimi died, his son Abdul Salam continued his father's mission. He grew more powerful and began to challenge Afonja's authority. Afonja's Yoruba soldiers were divided. Some feared the growing power of the Fulani, others stayed loyal to him. One night, Abdul Salam and his men turned against Afonja. They attacked his palace, burning Ilorin and killing Afonja after a long and fierce battle. After Afonja's death, Abdul Salam took control of Ilorin and declared it an emirate under the Sokoto Caliphate, a Fulani Islamic empire. Thus, Ilorin, a Yoruba town, became ruled by a Fulani emir. This marked the beginning of the fall of the Oyo Empire and one of the darkest chapters in Yoruba history. The story of Afonja teaches deep lessons about trust, pride, and unity. Pride and disobedience can destroy even the strongest warrior. Division among brothers opens the door for outsiders to take control. Wisdom in leadership is as important as bravery in battle. Even today, Ilorin remains a mixed city, Yoruba in origin, but with Fulani rulership, a living reminder of Afonja's tragic fall.
Here is a big truth. Keeping your money in the bank means it's barely doing anything for you. The interest is low and inflation slowly eats away your savings. Not cool, right? Now, imagine this. Your money growing by 16% in 6 months, or even better, 37% in 12 months, 47% in 18 months, and up to 74% in just 24 months. That's what co-ownership offers. Owning a share of something valuable with others, so you can start investing with less money and enjoy bigger return faster. Your money works while you live your life. No stress, no huge upfront costs. So ask yourself, is your money really working hard enough? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to make a smarter move. Don't let your money just sit there. Make it work for you. Curious to learn how co-ownership can fit your investment goals? Send us a DM or reach out to us today. Let us help you take that first step towards growing your wealth.
In a nation built on rich soil and endless potential, one thing remains true. Agriculture is one of our biggest resources. But what if your land makes money for you even while you sleep? This is Zara Farm City, the land of wealth that grows your income and secures your future. Perfectly located at Akpa Community, Imoji Ijaki, Ogun State, it is surrounded by major developments from the Lagos Food Security Hub to the Lekki Free Trade Zone, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, and many residential communities. Zara Farm City isn't just a location, it is a lifestyle with a very flexible payment plan of 43% annual capital appreciation. It is a vision built on integrity, delivery, and value. As you can see, work is already going on here. We're working on our perimeter fencing and the clearing of the estate.
Here's how it works. You buy your land and get 2 options. You let us farm on it for you and get 25% of your land value as returns annually, or you could use your land to farm yourselves immediately after allocation.
Build your dream, grow your wealth. Secure your plots at Zara Farm City today.
For more information or to book an inspection, send us a DM today.
So we are in Palm Ridge Estates, phase 5. The land here is the estate. And what we are simply doing here is the wisdom of land and agriculture. Either you like it or not, These trees here, they are going to produce for over 50, 70 years. And it means that for anybody who owns this land, he's going to keep earning on these trees for the next 50, 70 years. Almost all the trees have ripened fruits waiting for harvest. Land is a blessing to humanity, and we can maximize the value of it. It is not just for building houses, it is for everything that you can think and create on it.
In a village kissed by sun and hardship lived a boy named Elijah. He dreamt of dancing, but lacked the means, even shoes, to pursue his passion. One day, fortune smiled, or so it seemed. At the edge of the village, he found a pair of sandals, unlike any he had ever seen. He slipped them on, and a jolt of energy coursed through him. He began to dance. "Whoa!" Elijah exclaimed, surprised. The sandals were magic. They imbued him with incredible skill, transforming his awkward steps into breathtaking artistry. The villagers watched in amazement. "Look at him go," one villager said, amazed. "He's like a bird," another villager remarked, impressed. But the magic drew attention. A wealthy merchant, eyes gleaming with greed, approached. "Boy, I'll give you a chest full of gold for those sandals," the merchant said greedily. "They'd be perfect for my collection." He offered a fortune, but Elijah hesitated. "I don't want gold," Elijah said, with determination, "but I will dance for the village. We will share the joy of the dance so that nobody has to feel poor again," he continued, passionately. And so Elijah danced, not for riches, but for his people. The magic sandals had brought joy, but it was his heart that truly transformed the village. In a village kissed by sun and hardship lived a boy named Elijah. He dreamt of dancing, but lacked the means, even shoes, to pursue his passion. One day, fortune smiled, or so it seemed. At the edge of the village, he found a pair of sandals, unlike any he had ever seen. He slipped them on, and a jolt of energy coursed through him. He began to dance. "Whoa!" Elijah exclaimed, surprised. The sandals were magic. They imbued him with incredible skill, transforming his awkward steps into breathtaking artistry. The villagers watched in amazement. "Look at him go," one villager said, amazed. "He's like a bird," another villager remarked, impressed. But the magic drew attention. A wealthy merchant, eyes gleaming with greed, approached. "Boy, I'll give you a chest full of gold for those sandals," the merchant said greedily. "They'd be perfect for my collection." He offered a fortune, but Elijah hesitated. "I don't want gold," Elijah said, with determination, "but I will dance for the village. We will share the joy of the dance so that nobody has to feel poor again," he continued, passionately. And so Elijah danced, not for riches, but for his people. The magic sandals had brought joy, but it was his heart that truly transformed the village.